a video on some cherry gin. So I've got some the sour cherries, the frozen ones. Yes. They're from Lidl. So the sour cherries, they're 500 grams. No, they're 600 grams. And I was just thinking. I made some Glace Cherries, and they were really kind of quite nice. I made them with frozen cherries, but I just kind of thought if we steep them in alcohol first, it kind of changes the dynamic of them, and it also kind of it makes them firm up a little bit as well, which might kind of benefit the making the Glace Cherries, because they'll have alcohol in them, and they'll be slightly firmer. So I've just got a fly in the house. So I was kind of thinking, let's make some cherry gin. Sour cherries are going to be better because sour fruits tend to make more interesting flavours. You don't make wine out of grapes that you eat. You make grapes that are kind of quite sour and not that pleasant to eat just by themselves. And the same with like sloe berries. Sloe berries aren't very nice to eat, but they make a really nice sloe gin. So the idea is that sour cherries are going to be better. So I used 3 packets, and I've drained the excess juice out of them. Because otherwise, because that's the excess juice. We don't need that. So 1.8 kilos worth of cherries gives us a kilo worth of drained cherries. I haven't squeezed them out or anything like that. I've just taken that excess juice out, because otherwise it's just going to be cherry juice, isn't it? Which is not kind of what we want. And it's still tasty cherries. So I reckon 200 grams of sugar. So that needs to go up to 2.1 grams. It's just white granulated sugar. There's no point using anything else. Although it would be interesting if you used brown sugars, things like that, or soft brown sugars. It must be about 220. And then I reckon a litre of gin. Like that. We can always add a little bit more sugar, but we'll see how we go. And then this is a litre of gin. A litre of gin in there. Just cheap stuff. Well, it's not bad actually. It's a little gin. It's not bad. The gins go. Just not quite as strong as I'd like. I'd like something that's about 40%. But for this purpose it's fine. So then I'm always concerned that the lids are going to go rusty, so when making something like this I always like to put a seal on of cling film, which I don't like using plastic, but it'll stop the acidity or the sugar or the alcohol getting to the lid and turning it rusty and then tainting the gin. So that looks about the right kind of ratio. Give it a shake up. It will already start to take on a little bit of flavour. It just needs shaking up every couple of days just so the sugar melts, and then we'll just leave it somewhere for, I don't know, I can't remember, is it about 3 months? I'll need to chat with my friends. I need to chat with my friends who do this stuff kind of all the time. I think about 3 months, and then we'll see how that turns out. I think, yeah. So it should do well. Do I want to taste it already? No. I do, but I don't. So that'll be fine. So 3 months out in the sunlight in a cool place, that'll be fine. And then we'll do something else with that cherry juice. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll do something with it. So there we go.